Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Irfan here. It's Thursday, January 13th, 7 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time. So I'm waiting for New York Stock Exchange markets to open in almost 15 minutes. It's 9:12 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm analyzing US, it's actually NAS100. As you can see, the market is kind of fluctuating right now. I'm in a 5-minute time frame. I'm going to get back to 1 hour to kind of show you what's going on here. So we can, in my opinion, we have a clear picture that we have so many higher highs and higher lows, and it's showing us that the market is trying to go up to filling this gap and this gap right here. So we have two obvious gaps that the market is trying to reach in order to fill in these areas right here. So it's very, very important. As I said, guys, I have so many videos talking about gaps, order blocks, that the market is always trying to reach to certain levels to fill in the gaps, and it will happen all the time. So if I want to draw a trend line here, you see that this is like where it's probably coming. But as I said, trend lines don't really work. They're not super accurate, but I just drew it to show you that we have gaps here. The market is downtrend in this area, and now we have higher highs and higher lows. So we have a major break of a structure here. So this is a really good indicator that shows us that the market is trying to be bullish in order to fill in these gaps. And one more thing that I would like to show you is that I'm trying to find any gap that we have in 1 hour time frame. So I can see one order block here. I'm just going to draw it exactly right here, and yeah, this is clearly an order block. And the reason is that because this is the last red candle before the price spiked towards upside, and it left a little bit of gap exactly in this between. See, between this candle and this candle, there's a gap exactly right here. So it means that the price needs to come back to fill in this zone, and then I take my buy position. So this is what my plan is. And one more thing that I would like to mention is exactly right here. As I said, I already showed you that you have a major breakout structure here, so it's going towards upside, and we have a huge spike here. Now let's see if it's another order block or not. So this is not a really strong order block. It is an order block, but it's a low probability order block. And if you pay attention, we have a swing low here, so it means that we have liquidity here, we have liquidity here, we have liquidity here, we have liquidity here. See, these are all the areas that you have liquidity on. So the price is trying to reach these levels to stop out all the buyers and sellers. So, but before that, I would like to go to forexfactory.com to kind of see if you have any upcoming news. It's very important to always stay updated for the news, guys. You don't want to trade in fundamental news because it's very, very volatile. So it's 9:16 and we have, okay, so 8:30. Let's see, I just want to go for today, which is 13th January today. Doom, apply settings. Yeah, apparently all the news is over. We don't have anything today, so it's kind of safe to trade. We don't have to worry about that. So this is for US 100 for 1 hour. Let's get back to 5 minutes. I want to see how many order blocks we have here. It's kind of choppy, as I said, but fortunately we don't have any news, so we're safe for that. And we have a few breakout structures here. I'm going to change the color so you don't get mistaken by supply demand. We have one here. See, we have one order block here. One support level. After this breakout structure, we have a support level here. We have another support level right here. So here we have a breakout structure. So it actually broke into the previous resistance level, and it did a little bit of retest, and now it's trying to go higher. However, I'm not really willing to take this trade because, as I said, it's kind of choppy, and we had these we had this bullish momentum, correction, break of a structure here, and now it's just bullish. So I'm waiting for correction. So I probably get it right here, or I probably get it right here, or even I wait for this area to fill in, and then I take my buy position. Right now it's kind of risky because it's been bullish for a few hours, so I'm waiting for correction. So this is for NAS100. Let's go to GBP USD to see what this pair is having for us. So major break of a structure. We're gonna look for liquidity. So we have this order block right here. Probably it's a low probability order block. I'm gonna show you why. Because if you draw this order block right here, you see that we have a little bit of shadow exactly outside this box. So it means that it's already, so the next candle opened exactly inside the order block. So if it opens inside the order block, it makes it low probability, but it doesn't make it invalid. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say that low probability order block, and then I'm going to put my order block exactly in the middle, and we have break of a structure here, so much liquidity here, we have a clear resistance level exactly right here. I'm going to change it to the yellow. This is our resistance level, and I think it's actually right here. We have a resistance level here. So even here we have a clear uptrend in a 5-minute time frame. See, it actually went up, correction, break of a structure, and no correction. So I'm not going to take it here, definitely not. I'm waiting for correction to see where exactly the market is going. But if I'm not wrong, this is a red candle. So, and after that the price kind of went up and left a little bit of gap here. See, so there's a potential that the market that the price comes to this level. It left a little bit of gap exactly from this area to this area. Or the second thing that might happen is this support line. Yeah, so for here, as you can see, it's already tapped into after this break of a structure. We have this red candle that kind of came back and tapped into this zone. We had a bullish engulfing pattern, and now it's probably trying to reach this level. We don't know. As I said, I'm not a big fan of break and retest, because there's always a high chance that it comes back to this area, to this area. See, the supply and demand has more potential rather than a regular break and retest. So I'm going to remove it because I'm not going to take it. For here, this is I would say this is a high probability order block, because there's no shadow, there's no there's nothing that actually is like this, that we have a shadow here and the next candle open inside the order block. We have this red candle, boom, there's a space in between, done. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put a horizontal ray right here. I'm going to turn on the alarm, so whenever the price reaches this level, I get notified really fast, and then we can take this trade. So for GP, even GBP/USD is weird. It's very consolidating. We don't know what the direction is. We don't have clear order blocks. We don't have clear support and resistance levels. As you can see, there's nothing actually going on right here. But if I want to show you, even right here could be a really good one, but it's very low probability. No, this one is a very low probability support and resistance. So let's go to 1 hour real quick, and then I go to GBP/USD. So it's definitely, see, even right here, or the liquidity. I actually showed you guys everything like this right here yesterday, in yesterday's analysis, that we have these swing lows and all the stop losses are sitting here. So it means that we have so much liquidity here. Even here, see this big candle, it actually it's actually so much liquidity right here. Not liquidity necessarily, I would say gap. We have a huge gap that needs to be filled in, and if you get to And if you go to 5 minutes, you're gonna get to this order block here. So there's nothing that you can see right here because I drew this order block in 5 minutes time frame, and we also have this level right here in 1 hour, which is our support level. So that's why I'm saying that we have this bearish engulfing pattern, right, like 2 big candles in a row, and then a little bit of correction, and probably the price tries to kind of reach this level or even here to kind of fill in these gaps, because I can't see any other gaps like in between. The only thing that I can see is here. So because we have a huge gap, so we can give it a chance, you know. We kind of need to, I would say, we need to give it a guess that the price is trying to reach this level. It's a huge gap right here. So I'm kind of I'm kind of biased towards being bearish. However, we still can't judge. So right now it's leaving a little bit of gap here. See, it's leaving a little bit of gap here, but we gotta wait for this candle to get closed, and the next candle. Even if the next candle get closed and it actually just keeps going down, then this is a really a good gap that we're gonna have. It's a high probability order block, but we'll see what happens. But meanwhile, we can go to we can go to Euro USD to see what's going on here exactly. Oh, it's a very clean resistance level here, very clean. And let me just kind of draw it here to be super accurate. See, this is a very clean resistance line. We probably have an order block here. It's a low probability order block because it's already tapped into, but I'm gonna draw it anyways. It's low probability. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but we have so much consolidation here, huge spike, break of a structure that makes the market uptrend, and we have consolidation here. The market is kind of getting choppy, clear support resistance level, so much liquidity sitting here. See, these are all liquidity. So many stop losses sitting here, guys. I can promise you there are so many stop losses exactly sitting above this level. Okay, so are we going to sell right now? Absolutely not. I'm actually going to wait until the price gives me a really good sign that it's going to be bullish, and then I take it, because I'm gonna buy it. I know that the price tries to reach these levels and stop out every sellers, so I'm gonna be waiting for that opportunity. And here, if I'm not wrong, we have a very subtle support level. I'm gonna try it with this, and see right here we have one touch here, one touch here, one touch here, one touch here. After this breakout structure, we had a little bit of retest, and now it's trying to go up. Okay, so let's see for this, let's see what happens. New York Stock Market Exchange is open right now. It's 7:30. You should not be trading because it's not a good time. So even for NAS100, see this crazy move. See this crazy move right here. This is exactly because of the news. It grabbed every single liquidity here. If you go to 1 minute, see, we have a support level here. We have this crazy candle here. It has stopped out every buyer that took a long position here, and in my opinion probably even goes further. Who knows? We have this. I'm gonna remove this. We have this order block here. It's so choppy. It's so choppy. It's consolidating. We gotta wait to see what is actually gonna give us. So Euro USD. Wow, Euro USD is killing it. We missed this move. We definitely missed this move. Let's see. Yep, as I'm saying, it's going up to stop out every single sellers. I told you. Okay, so before that, let me just remove this line. We have a gap here. we can probably wait for the price to come back to this level and take the position. We'll see what happens. We should always get those okay, so this huge spike is a really good indicator that it's trying to reach this level. But if it doesn't go up, that's way better, because it gives us more chance to kind of grab this liquidity. See, we'll see what happens. Let's go to 1 minute. Yes, yeah, if it reaches this level, that would be awesome. If it can tap into this order block, I'm gonna take my buy position, because I'm pretty sure that the market is trying to reach these levels to stop out every single seller. Let's see what happens, and then we can take a position. See, it tapped into, wow, it's crazy. I told you guys, I told you that is stopping out every single seller here. Everybody got stopped out. The liquidity got grabbed. Easy. See, we had a break of a structure here, not yet. It's got to close above this zone, and we have order block here, we have order block right here. It stopped out every single seller right here, and we could do something that we didn't. We could have taken a trade in GBP USD exactly right here. If you remember almost 5 minutes ago, we have this support level, we had a break of a structure, we tapped into this zone again, break of a structure, correction, and then continuation. This was a really good momentum that we could take. I didn't check out the 1 minute time frame, guys. I usually check 5 minutes, but if we checked the 1 minute time frame, we would take this trade. It's a really good momentum. We have a clear support. We could put our buy stop here and stop loss here and TP right here. It would have been a one-to-one risk to reward, if I'm not wrong. If I want to take it, yeah, 1-2 actually. That would have been a really good trade. But anyways, we gotta get back to Euro USD. I can still see so much potential, guys. It's crazy. It's leaving a little bit of gap right here. I want to make sure that I'm getting the right one. So this is a really clear gap. This is a really clear gap. I'm gonna remove this, so you don't get distracted, I don't get distracted. Let's see which one is going to get filled. Okay, yeah, I'm just waiting for a good momentum. I don't think that this one is really the one that I need to count on, because in 5 minutes we have a clear gap in between. See this candle right here? So it's probably coming down. If I want to take my position, I need to put my stop loss right here, which is too far. I'm not gonna do that, it's too far. I'm gonna take a sniper entry and have a tie to stop loss. Okay, we took this buy trade in NAS100. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put my stop loss right here. This is gonna be a crazy trade. Let's see what happens exactly. It's gonna be a good trade, and in my opinion, I would have taken my position here if I put my buy stop here, but unfortunately I got the stop down. I actually didn't do it. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna wait for this liquidity to get grabbed, and then I close my position probably. So this is a really good one here. I'm gonna put it here, there's no problem. Or I'm going to put my stop loss right here, because it's going to be a very small trade that I want to take, and then I wait for this candle to see where it gets closed. Okay, so let's quickly get back to here. It's too late, but I'm still willing to, boom, another profitable trade. I could have put my TP here, but anyways, it was too late, guys. I'm gonna show you why. It was a 1-to-1 trade. It's super cool. In NAS100 1 minute time frame. Let me show you where we could take our trade and potentially bank to like 1-3 or something. If I put my stop loss here, yeah, you know, I would say not a huge difference, because it actually tapped into the 1 hour. It actually tapped into the 1 hour order block, so the stop loss would be super tight. But if you want to be super professional and take it like sniper entry, then you could put your stop loss here, your entry here, and you would have closed it here. It's a 1 to 6 risk to reward. But right now it's going crazy. I would have left the runner, but I didn't. It's £100 profit. It's my FDMO account, and yeah, good. You know, as I said, my target is 1-to-1 all the time, so I'm always taking a 1-to-1 trade, guys. And I closed it somewhere around here. I took it here, I closed it here, exactly 1-to-1, and I think it's more than 1-to-1, because if you remember, I put my stop loss exactly underneath, so it's 1 to 145, something like this, 1 to 1.5. And then I close it exactly right here. Yep, somewhere around here, not bad. You know, I'm happy for today. 1-to-1 is totally enough. But as I said, guys, if you wanted to have a super sniper entry, you gotta pay close attention. I couldn't, because I was watching US NAS100, GBP USD, Euro USD, so it was kind of hard for me to keep track of every single thing, because even if I want to put an alarm, if I want to set an alarm, I still need to pay close attention. So even GBP USD, we kind of missed this opportunity. It's a break and retest, it's not supply and demand. So I'm gonna remove this. So it means we have a less chance, and it's in 1 minute. So if you're watching 3 pairs at the same time, it makes it more difficult to keep watching the 1 minute, because it gives you more pressure. But it would have been a good one. This support level, the resistance level got broken into, tapped back into this support line again, and we have this momentum here, stop loss here, TP here. See, done. We are done. It could have been a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio trade, but we still have this clear resistance level here that needs to be tapped into. So much liquidity. I actually showed you what happened in Euro USD. There's so much liquidity here, so the market is definitely trying to reach that level. However, it probably left a gap here. I'm not gonna take a trade anymore. I'm just showing you what might happen if you want to kind of go in the direction of the banks and institutions to stop out all the sellers here. It's a 1-to-3 trade if I want to take it here. If it gives me a momentum, minimum is going to be a 1-to-1. But let's see what happens. I don't know. I got my trade in US NAS100 1-to-1. Not bad for the day. Guys, if you have any question, oh, even right here we have a gap. See, we have an order block here because it's left so much space. Try to reach this level, probably tap into this zone, and then start going back. Okay, yeah, because of this liquidity here, probably the price trying to reach this level, or here, or even here, or even here. See, there are so many levels that the market can tap into. Okay, yep, but that's so far so good. If it gives us a momentum, I probably take another buy trade. I don't think I do that. I'm not gonna get greedy. If you take your profit, just get out of the market, stop analyzing the market, and you're good to go. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to trade hands free and you don't want to get involved in this, like, you know, market condition, or you want to see what's going to happen, what's not going to happen, and you don't know that you can be consistently profit, then you can use Gold EA Incubator that trades gold for you on autopilot, so you don't have to do absolutely anything. Just go check out the smarteaincubator.com, and then if you have any question, drop your comment here and I personally get back to you. And by the way, the AEA, the forex expert advisor, can potentially give you 8 to 20% profit every single month. So again, thank you so much and have a profitable day.